Chapter 8 The Young Prodigy. This young man, Ryo Takano, is gifted with his father's knowledge of martial arts. His father's guidance and teachings has given him the skills of a true martial artist. He started doing martial arts when he was 9 years old, idolizing his father. He wanted to become one of the best martial artists in the country like him, so his father started teaching him everything he knew about martial arts: karate, kung fu, kendo, kickboxing, and many more. Ryo sometimes spends some time alone trying to perfect his skills so he can prove to himself that he's capable of finding his own path to martial arts. He had entered and won many martial arts tournaments throughout the years, and he had proven himself that he has the skills to be one of the best martial artists in the world. Now he wants to show his knowledge to others as well, so they can find their own path too. He also attends the C.M.A. Academy as well, and his father teaches martial art classes there too. Another week has come as Ryo is waking up and preparing himself to head to school. He then went downstairs and greeted his parents.
Good morning, Mother, Father.
Good morning, Ryo.
I hope you had a good night's rest, son, because today I am going to let you teach a class yourself.
Really? Me teaching a class? I'm honored, Father. Thank you.
He was pleased that his father allowed him to teach a martial arts class on his own for the day.
I won't let you down, Father.
This isn't for me, son. This is for you. I've taught many students my knowledge of martial arts throughout my life, and now I'm going to let you show the class your knowledge of martial arts.
All right. I'll be sure to give it my all in this class.
I know you'll do just fine, son. Now, let's head to the academy.
Okay, Father.
Good luck, son. You can do it.
Thanks. I'll do my very best.
Ryo and Edward were heading their way to the C.M.A. Academy for another day of learning. While Edward was driving, he wanted to ask his son a question.
Are you nervous about teaching an entire class, son?
I am, to be honest, but I won't let the pressure get to me. Besides, you've taught me how to keep my mind focused on the task at hand.
That I did, son. Just have self-confidence in yourself, and I know you'll succeed in this class.
Thank you, Father.
They arrived at the C.M.A. Academy in about 23 minutes. They parked their car in the parking lot and walked towards the front gate. They then entered the academy and talked once more before departing.
All right. I'll be waiting for you this afternoon, son.
I'll be looking forward to it, Father.
They both bowed to each other and they both went their separate ways. Ryo then said in his thoughts,
Finally, my chance to show others my knowledge has come. I gotta keep my mind focused no matter what.
Ryo then went on to his math class. He entered the room where he saw Jack, Tyler, and some other students already in there. Jack noticed them coming in.
Hey, aren't you from the martial arts class?
Yeah?
I've been stopping by that room from time to time, watching you and the other students hone your skills. And I gotta say, you're really good. I'm Jack Johnson.
Thanks. I was trained by my father. I'm Ryo Takano.
They chatted with each other for a few minutes about what they do at the school. Afterwards, Ryo then asked Jack a question.
Say, would you like to come by and see me teach a class later today?
You're going to be teaching a martial arts class? Wow, that's amazing. Sure, I'll come by and watch. I bet you'll do awesome teaching your classmates what you know.
Great! Come by the dojo upstairs, around 2:30 this afternoon.
Alright, I'll be there.
The two then gave each other a handshake. Later during the day, Jack was in the ballet room talking to Sarah about Ryo.
I met this boy named Ryo in one of my classes earlier, and he said he's really good in martial arts, and that his dad teaches martial arts here at the academy too. I'm going to go see him teach a class around 2:30 this afternoon. Would you like to come and watch?
That sounds interesting, Jack. I would love to come and watch Ryo teach the class. But I have class around that time, so I won't be able to come with you and see it for myself. You can tell me more about it later this afternoon when it's all over.
Sure, I can do that, Sarah.
Did he tell you what kind of martial arts he does?
Yeah, he said plenty. Karate, kung fu, judo, and a few other things. But he didn't say what he'll teach later today. So I guess I'll find out what it'll be later when I head up there and spectate.
Okay, Jack.
Meanwhile, upstairs in the dojo, Ryo is prepping up to teach his father's students. His father wants to see if he's capable of teaching a martial arts class by himself.
I will not fail, and I will show my father my determination as a martial artist, and that I can discover my own path to my destiny.
It's 2:30 p.m. and the time has come for Ryo to show his father what he can do with his students. Edward is prepping up for his students to enter the room.
It's time, my son. Are you ready for this?
Yes, Father, I'm ready. My mind will stay focused on accomplishing this task. I won't disappoint myself in this class today.
Ryo then put on his headband and his karate outfit. Minutes later, the students came into the classroom to begin their lesson, and Jack came in too to spectate.
Hey, Ryo.
Hey, Jack! I'm glad you made it. I hope you'll enjoy what I'll be teaching here today.
Trust me, man. I will.
They've greeted one another and gave each other a handshake. Jack then asked Ryo a question.
You sure you're really up for this? I mean, this is huge. Leading a whole class like this?
Yeah, it is huge. But I'm ready for it. My father has faith in me, and I have faith in myself that I will succeed. I know I can do this.
Then I believe in you too, Ryo. Now show him everything you got.
Thanks. I will.
Their conversation ended there as Jack and Ryo gave each other a thumbs up. The martial arts class has officially begun as Ryo then walked towards the front of the classroom, standing next to his father.
Good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon, Sensei.
Today, I'm going to have my son, Ryo, teach you judo. So please, show him the same respect as you do for me.
Yes, Sensei.
Edward then allowed his son to speak to the students.
Good afternoon, class. Today I'm going to show you a judo arm striking technique. May I please have a volunteer to join me in demonstrating?
One of the students volunteered to be Ryo's sparring partner. Jack was going to watch Ryo's first teachings. He said in his thoughts,
This should be good. Let's see if he can pull this off.
Okay, so I'm going to show you all an enpi uchi, also known as an elbow blow.
Ryo and his sparring partner got into a judo stance and was ready to demonstrate the lesson to the other students.
Now, come at me!
He then asked his sparring partner to strike him down. His sparring partner began to make his attack, but then Ryo stopped the attack and then used his left elbow to strike his opponent around his stomach waist. After he made that counter strike, he helped his partner up.
You see, everyone? That's the elbow blow I want you all to focus on at this time. This move can be done in 3 different ways. The first is at the point of your elbow. The second is at the part of the forearm nearest to the elbow. And the third is at the part of the upper arm nearest to the elbow. You all get that?
Yes, Sensei.
Good. Now I want everyone to stand up and practice the elbow blow. Pair up with anyone around you, but try not to overdo it, okay?
Yes, Sensei.
Now begin.
The students paired up with one another and started practicing the elbow blow. Ryo and his father walked around the room to see how their students are doing with the strike. Some were doing great, while others were still trying to get the hang of it. Jack continued spectating everything that's going on right now. He then said in his thoughts,
Wow, he's doing pretty well. I wish others could see this right now. Ryo is definitely a good martial artist, and he's teaching his students very well. He could be a really great teacher if he puts his mind to it.
After everyone completed their first lesson, Ryo moved on to the last lesson of the day.
Excellent work, class. You are all putting in a lot of effort in your skills, and that's something I really appreciate from each and every one of you. But now it's time to show you all a leg striking move called the nanamegeri, the roundhouse kick. This is a 40 to 50 degree round kick. This kick can be used in almost any situation, and with it, all parts of an opponent's body can be attacked, and every kind of attack can be countered.
Time had passed, and Ryo was doing very well teaching his father's students. He assisted some of them because they were having a hard time performing the movements that he had done. The students have done very well throughout the whole class period, giving Ryo the same respect like his father. Ryo was very impressed with the students' performances today. Edward then said in his thoughts,
He's really putting in his efforts into teaching this class today. I knew he had the potential to succeed. I'm proud of you. son.
When it was all said and done, the students all sat down as Ryo gave his final regards before the class ended.
Very good, class. You've all done very well today, and I have to say teaching you guys a little bit of what I know was a great experience for me. So I thank you all for letting me be your teacher for today.
You're welcome, Sensei.
So that's all for today, class. My father will resume teaching the class tomorrow. I look forward to teaching you guys more of what I know another day. Until then, you are dismissed.
He bowed to his students, and his students bowed back at him, and then they all walked out of the classroom. Edward then walked towards his son after everyone left the room.
You did very well, son. I knew you had that confidence in you to teach this class to your best potential. I am very proud of you.
Thank you, Father. It was an amazing experience for me.
I'm glad you enjoyed this experience, Ryo. I promise that you'll have more opportunities to teach my class, and I hope you continue to enjoy every moment of it just like this one.
I will. Count on it.
Alright, I'm going to go wash myself up and I'll see you outside, son.
Okay, Father.
The father and son both bowed at each other, and Edward then left the room. Afterwards, Jack then spoke to Ryo.
Awesome. You did really great with your class today, man.
Thanks, Jack. I was a little nervous at first, but I did what was needed to be done. It's all about confidence and believing in yourself. That's how I was able to get through it.
Yeah, not bad for a first-timer. Are you planning on doing this again?
Of course, but until then, I'll continue perfecting my skills.
Yeah, you keep doing that. I'll be on my way now. It was great seeing your skills firsthand. I can't wait to see more of what you got in your sleeves. Until then, take care, Ryo.
Until we meet again, my friend.
After the two new friends bowed at each other, Jack then left the room. Ryo stayed behind to gather his thoughts on everything that occurred today. He has a long road ahead of him, but his father's guidance and teachings and his friends' support will help him keep moving forward.
I will find the path to my destiny, and I won't let anyone stop me from achieving it, no matter what.